Hello again, welcome back to Bear and Panda Food and Adventures. Tonight we're making an Indian favourite, butter chicken. So let's get started. First we need to marinate the chicken. I'm using chicken thigh pieces tonight, which are here, which I've already marinated because they need to be marinated for 20 minutes. Okay, so what we're going to use to marinate the chicken is a bit of Indian chili powder. This one. So you can use as much as you want of that. I'm not real keen on a lot of chili, so you can use probably a teaspoon of this. Some salt, a pinch of salt, and a tablespoon of garlic paste and a tablespoon of ginger. So we mix all that up together and we let that sit for about 20 minutes to marinate. Okay, so now we're going to brown the chicken in the pan for about 10 minutes. Let me get my pan a bit nice and hot. So I'm going to use a little tiny bit of olive oil to do the chicken. Okay, let it get hot there. And also a little bit of ghee, which is basically clarified butter because it's butter chicken, so it'll make a nice butter flavour. So that's about a tablespoon of ghee. So ghee burns quite easy, so just be careful of that. We don't want to burn our chicken. And once that heats up a bit, mix it in with the olive oil. The olive oil helps it not burn the ghee so much. Okay, so now we're going to add the chicken. So all I've done here, like I've marinated it for 20 minutes, it's been sitting for 20 minutes, marinating. It's really nice and juicy. It's cut into about 2 or 3 centimetre pieces. So now I add it to the pan. Spread it around. You don't want it to stick too much. So we just want to brown the chicken, get it nice and cooked. It doesn't matter if the chicken is sticking to the bottom of the pan when we deglaze it later. All that flavour will be still in there, so we can add more flavour to the finished product. We need a little bit more oil, I think. Okay. Okay, so that'll do for the chicken. It's only going to be lightly browned. It doesn't have to be fully cooked right through because it'll cook in the sauce as well. We just want to really seal the chicken off. So now we're going to do the sauce. So add a little bit more olive oil actually, just get the onions started and get all that flavour off the bottom of the pan. So there's 1 diced onion goes in the pan. And let's get that nice and sweated off. Okay, so we're going to sweat the onion off. All those flavours on the bottom, it's not actually burnt, it's really good flavour to the sauce, the finished sauce. So some of that will come off once we reduce the onions down. Okay, so that's nice and sweated off. And I've just used a bit of olive oil there. So now I'll put the tomatoes in. This is where all the magic of the sauce will happen. So the tomatoes will start to break down. Now there's 5 tomatoes in here, around about medium-sized tomatoes. I've cut them up before, so there's not 5 tomatoes. So just going to reduce those down. Tip my temperature back up a little bit while I do that. Okay, so now I add the cashews. Well, that's about 100 grams of cashews, unsalted. You don't really want salted. Add those in there. And we need to add about a tablespoon of malt vinegar in there as well. A bit more than a tablespoon, but that'll be fine. About a tablespoon of ginger paste. And also 1 tablespoon of garlic. Here, it's minced garlic. I buy these ones, they're actually very convenient to buy in Coles and Woolworths, easy to get hold of. You don't have to stand there chopping and pureeing those ingredients. I'll give that a stir. Starting to reduce, some of that stuff's coming off the bottom of the pan, which is good. Adds a little more flavour to the dish. So now we add about, here's my water, about 50 mils of water. And that'll help deglaze the pan. I'll let that reduce even more. Smelling good. Okay, so we need to add a pinch of salt again. I'm using smoked salt flakes, which are quite nice, so a pinch of salt. About 2 tablespoons, about a tablespoon of brown sugar, brown raw sugar in there as well. Some more chili powder. There we go. Now add as little as you want as chili powder. I just need to add 1 tablespoon of butter, because it is butter chicken after all, so we need the butter in there, obviously. Well, that'll make the sauce nice and glossy. It'll look really good. And we also need to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste at this stage. So I'm just going to squeeze it in there. What about? It's about a tablespoon. Okay. Give that a nice mix. So it's starting to get a really nice red colour like butter chicken is. And we also need about, I'd say about a teaspoon and a half of garam masala. Garam masala is actually just a mix of Indian spices, so it's really, really good. You can get it at Coles or Woolworths, wherever you want to get it. Made by Master Foods, this one. That's my garam masala in there. Starting to smell really, really good. I might put a bit more garam masala actually. I like the flavour. There we go, a little bit more in there. Okay, give that a nice stir. The last ingredient I'm going to add before I puree it, it's all reduced down now, so it's all getting ready to puree. So is about 100 ml, 50 mils of cream, roughly. You can use coconut cream if you want that sort of coconut flavour, which you can use, but I do like the normal cream. You put that in there like that. Starting to look good. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off for a second, because what I need to do now is transfer it to the blender and blend it into a paste for our butter chicken.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. I've just blended the sauce we made before into a puree or paste. So now I'm going to strain it through the strainer back into the same pan we used before. There we go. Put it all in there. And what this does, this just takes out the tomato skins and the seeds, if there's any left over, and it makes a nice smooth paste. This part's important though, because butter chicken is meant to be smooth. Go back into there like that, that's good. Just need to push it through the strainer. Okay, so I'm back from straining the tomatoes through the strainer. I'll just get some coconut cream out. I'll put a little bit of coconut cream in there to give it a bit more flavour. So just a little bit of that in there, make it a bit more luscious for me. A nice stir through. So now what I'm going to do is add the chicken back in that we cooked earlier. There we go, looking good. Give that a nice stir through. So I'm just going to let this cook now, so the chicken's not. Make sure the chicken's cooked right through. Okay, that's our butter chicken recipe for tonight. Thank you for watching our video. Please hit the like button down below, and please subscribe to our channel and leave comments down below as well. Until next time, thank you for watching Garam Panda Food and Adventures.